Of course, my AC turns on the second I try to start talking. I've never met a louder AC. Met? It's fine. So I'm going to the gym. Obviously, you know that by the title of this video. I decided why not both with my pre-workout. So I'm really excited about that. I was listening to the Layla Hormozi and Heidi Summers podcast about businesses. Guys, I just feel like myself again. I really do. I'm like still on like the lower end of myself, but I feel like myself in terms of like before I moved to Denver. So it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but I wanted to talk to you guys before we actually get in the car and go lift. I'm doing an upper body day that is primarily shoulders because as you can see right now, like I feel like my shoulders, because my trap development is really good, I feel like my shoulders, they're fine. There's nothing innately wrong with them, but I do feel like I have a difficult time building muscle there specifically. And I've been really working on my biceps, which if you've just seen me standing like this, it's because I'm admiring myself. I do want the shoulders to come in as well. So that's something we're gonna focus on. I picked up yesterday these like Built bars. One of my girls at Wellness Weekend actually had me try these. Shout out to Katie. They're so good. She had me try the coconut one, and then I've been eating the brownie batter one. It's like dark chocolate brownie batter. Yesterday, it's my ice machine. Yesterday, I tried the cookies and cream, which I posted on my Instagram story. Like, I'm surprised no one talks about this. Turns out everyone replied to it being like, never seen it before. And I don't know if it's a new product and I was just being a brat for no reason, but they're just a new product to me in general, so all of them feel new. The cookies and cream literally tastes like a cookies and cream dessert. Like, it tastes like a cookies and cream chocolate bar. It is amazing. 10 out of 10. I honestly rated it 11 out of 10 and I stand by that. Sometimes when I talk too fast and I don't breathe. And then people think I'm nervous because I'm talking fast, but I just talk fast and I don't breathe. Anyway, I picked up that one and I picked up this one. It is the chocolate cookie dough. And what I like about Built bars, aside from the texture and the general flavors and everything about them, is they always come with dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate. I hate milk chocolate. So the fact that this is dark chocolate is already so exciting to me because it's associated with cookie dough. So cookie dough dark chocolate? Shut up. Also, I don't know what these are. Can you guys can definitely see that. Hold on. I need to buy a new tripod so bad. If you guys don't notice, you're like swinging around. Like, what the heck is that? I'm thinking it's gonna be like just chocolate chunk. My tripod's still broken, by the way. I said that, I got a job. I'm really excited about it actually. The people are so freaking nice. I'm gonna make my next video is gonna be like a getting my shit together video. Just like going into a season of having a really strict routine so that I don't fall off of anything else. And I love not only that type of content, but just like that transition of life. I'm so freaking excited. And I'm really hoping that it fixes my sleep schedule, just like being exhausted. Anyway, let's eat this. It's literally melting in my hands. Okay. Sorry, I only tasted dark chocolate. Give me a second. I tried to eat it fast for you guys. I need water. Bite number 2. I feel like because the inside is just the cookie dough, this is absolutely the chocolate chip. Oh, it's not chocolate chip. Look. Mmm. That's the cookie. That's the cookie dough. Wait. So I have a small mouth, and the fact that there's 3 on here makes me think there's supposed to be like 3 bites. I wish there was 4 because it's still faster than I prefer to eat these. I take really small bites of things, but that's delicious. Mmm. That's so much better. Before it just tasted like dark chocolate, which is fine, but now for like a cookie dough item, I do think without it, it would be really unimpressive. Not me trying to take like the biggest bite I've ever taken. So I'm gonna eat this. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna try to get really big shoulders. Hopefully you guys can like see a difference between now and the end of my workout. And I'll just show you guys what I do for chest and shoulders because I recently rewrote it. It's lengthy. She's a lengthy workout, but she's so good. I really, really like it. If I had to go buy 10 of these, if I had to go buy 10, I would probably buy like 4 cookies and cream, 3 cookie dough. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, it feels fine. 2 cookie dough, 2 coconut, 1 chocolate brownie. And that would be like the amount that I'd like to have in my house at all times.
I have never done a voiceover for any workout videos, so today I know I'm going to walk you through my shoulder day, but I also hit chest and triceps a little bit, so let's jump into that.
You go, girl. Smile, you're on my YouTube. Screaming.
I nearly cut this clip out, but look at that hamstring. Look at it. I know you can see it. Moving into the first exercise, we are going to do incline bench dumbbell chest press. We do not avoid or ignore certain areas of our body, so even though chest isn't something I'm trying to build up, I am not going to skip it. First, you're going to set up the bench, adjust the bench to a 30 to 45 degree incline. It should not be fully upright. You're going to grab your dumbbells. You can choose a weight that you can control. I typically try to do anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. Sit down with the dumbbell in each hand resting on your thighs, and then as you're going to lie back to get into position, you're going to kind of help them lift the dumbbells up. So your thighs are actually going to assist you, and then hold just outside your chest. Your palms should be facing forward, elbows bent at a 45-degree angle. You're going to push the dumbbells upwards until your arms are nearly straight, but don't lock your elbows, and then lower the weights under control just above your chest, feeling the stretch. For the next exercise, I actually use a machine. I'm very grateful that my gym has an overhead press machine, but in the scenario that you do not have one, you can do this with a barbell or with dumbbells, and I'm going to talk you through how to do that with the barbell, not the machine. So first, you're going to set up the bar. You're going to position the barbell in a rack at about chest height. You're going to use anywhere from like lightweight until you master the form. Form here is very important. You're going to grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width with palms facing forward and wrists stacked over your elbows. This is super important. A lot of people let their wrists fall backwards, and that can be really dangerous and cause too much strain. When you unrack in position, step under the bar so it rests on the front of your shoulders, elbows slightly in front of the bar, and then take a step or two back away from the actual cage itself. Make sure that you brace your core, stand tall, feet shoulder width apart, squeeze your glutes and brace your abs to prevent any type of leaning or arching. This will take the pressure off of your back, and then push the bar straight up. As it passes your head, slightly move your head back and then forward again, and then you're going to continue. Just make sure that you lower with control. Next up, we're going to move into two different variations of lateral raises. The first one is going to be with dumbbells. I suggest choosing light dumbbells. Start anywhere between 5 to 15 pounds. You can choose 15 if you've done them before, but just really focus on form and avoid using momentum. That's why a lower weight is so important here. Make sure that you're standing tall, feet again shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, and then your arms at your side, palms facing your body. You should brace your core. Avoid keeping your chest kind of back or concaved. You're going to try to keep it up, back straight, and core tight. You should not be swinging or leaning during this exercise, and that is something that if you use too high of a weight, you will swing. With a slight bend in your elbows, you'll lift the dumbbells out to your sides until they reach about shoulder height, and then you're going to hold at the top for a second, feeling the tension in your shoulder, bring the dumbbells back down to control, and then let them drop. The cues are similarly for a lateral raise on the cable machine. I just make sure that I don't add an attachment, and I actually grab the cable at the base. This causes less strain on my wrist because I have more control. For our next exercise, we are going to do rope front raises on the cable machine. So you don't have to move anywhere, you just have to add this rope attachment. So the first thing, you're going to face away from the low cable with a rope attachment, holding it with both hands in a neutral grip. This means that your palms are facing each other. You're going to step forward, brace your core, and raise the rope to about shoulder height with straight arms, but with a slight bend in the elbow. Your arms and legs, any joint, should never be fully extended. You're going to pause briefly, then lower with control, avoiding any momentum. We're almost done. We are going into a rope cable tricep extension. So same attachment, but you're going to raise it above you instead of below you. So you're going to stand facing a high cable with a rope attachment, feet shoulder width apart. As always, grab the rope with a neutral grip, elbows tucked in at your sides. Your elbows should not be moving back and forth. They should stay put. Extend your arms down until they're straight, squeezing your triceps at the bottom. Slowly return to the starting position with control, keeping your elbows completely stationary throughout. You'll see here that I'm stepping a little bit away from the cable machine so that I add a necessary kind of difficulty, whereas if you're standing below it, you can get away with swinging the weight or not necessarily having as much control as the actual engagement of the tricep would need in order to see growth. Once again, you can stay at the same cable, just take the rope back off and you're going to grab the cable attachment itself. You can do this with a little handheld attachment as well, but I think I have more control here, which again takes the tension off of my wrist. So same thing with the tricep extensions, but this time you're just doing it with a single arm. I typically drop down to base here. Again, you're going to keep that elbow tucked. You're going to pull it down with control, no yanking, no swinging, no momentum. And now your chest, shoulders, and tris are fried. You're welcome.
So I'm definitely hiding in the bathroom. I'm trying to talk quietly because I feel like they can hear me.